adulational, incredible life of P.T. Barnum, who pretty much created modern showbiz as we know it. It's a film about what it is to make dreams come true. Now, all of you came here today to see this beautiful theatre. We all walked up a very fancy red carpet, didn't we? There's some very fancy people on the red carpet. Did you see some of them?
Yeah.
Would you like them to come out? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, please make a lot of noise for the cast of The Greatest Showman. Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron, Zendaya, Keala Settle, and the director Gracey. Hey everybody.
What's up? You're like glowing red. This is awesome.
So good to have you all here. Thank you so much for being here. The Australian premiere of this film. Michael, you are the director of this film. This is your debut as a director. Here you are, mate. You've made it. It's the Australian premiere of the film. Well done.
Thanks so much. Yeah, it's incredible. I love the fact that all of you are here. I've got family here, obviously, and cousins, and people who haven't spoken to me in years. They're all here. But the thing I enjoy most is obviously because all the people here, what you have to understand with a film like this is it was an impossible dream. There was no way this film was going to happen, and every single person here believed in it to a degree that just willed it into being. And I am eternally grateful that they gave me this career and the opportunity to make what you're going to watch tonight.
Zac, it's great to have you back in Australia. That moustache is fantastic.
Thank you. I like your beard.
I appreciate that. My wife doesn't, but that's okay. It's so great to watch the two of you dance in this film. And when I'm watching you on this, I saw the film the other day. When you're in the middle of song and dance numbers, Zac, how much of that is you, I'm in character, this is what the character will do, and how much of that is like, I'm Zac Efron and I'm having a great time?
I'm sorry. Wait, what?
How much of what you're saying is you just enjoying what you're doing for a living?
Whoa. I think it's equal parts both without that I'm Zac Efron part. I'm definitely enjoying myself, but at the same time, we had one of the hardest dances in the movie, I think, technically. So, I don't know, every day was a challenge to kind of elevate and get up to this guy's level, literally. And we wanted to make something stand out and spectacular that lived up to the music. And Michael gave us permission, and we had great choreographers. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the number. It's, check it out. We're sliding shot glasses back and forth. It's not really alcohol. It was Gatorade. We stayed hydrated. That was very fun. So it's a little bit of both.
Zendaya, in this film, you're seeing an extraordinary love song, a love song to die for. I mean, I mean that literally. There were stunt people on set. I'm sure when you were making that song. What was it about that song that you really connected to the most?
Here's the thing. All the songs in this movie are so beautiful, and at any point in your life you can connect to and really get something from. But Rewrite the Stars, I guess for me, is quite literally the idea of creating your own future and deciding for yourself and not allowing the world to dictate to you who you are and what your future is. And we all have the power to do that. And I think now more than ever, we should all be rewriting the stars, because I know there's a lot of things that need to be changed. And so I guess it's just about actively becoming and being that change. And in that way, it's these two characters that are changing the way they see love and allowing themselves to love. And I think that that's something very special. But I mean, This Is Me is by far my favorite song.
Oh, absolutely. Keala, it's an extraordinary film. You've had a successful career on Broadway. You've sung Keala, you've sung so many songs, so many torch songs. This Is Me is it's an incredible moment in the film. It's a pivotal moment in the film. What does that song mean to you?
It's a scary song, I think, not just for me, but for everyone. No one wants to go fight your fear. No one wants to do that. We try every day not to do that. And this song not only forces you to go there, but forces you to look outside of yourself because you realize that you can't face that fear alone. I can't face that fear alone. And all of a sudden you see others that are looking at you saying, I also cannot face my fear alone. Will you take my hand? And you grab that hand and you fly.
There's something really magical that happened on this set, which was, it's not often when you do a film that the other stars come down and rally around the monitor on their days off to cheer and support the other people who are performing. And it was so magic to be sitting behind the monitors and have these people standing there, applauding, shouting out words of encouragement when the other ones were performing. It's really the magic of the film, and it really is a testament to these people who supported each other. And when Keala talks about being there, everyone really was there for her in that moment. It was.
We were all there for each other.
Yeah.
Every day, because that was the vibe of the film. We were realizing that was what we were creating. We were actually creating this type of safety net, not only for ourselves, but, dare I say, the world.
There is one thing you're not going to see in the film, which is Keala's impersonation of Muriel's wedding.
You're terrible, Muriel. You're terrible. Mario.
Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman, you are the very definition of the triple threat. All singing, all dancing, all acting, show businessman. You are telling the story of the man that pretty much invented modern show business as we know it, P.T. Barnum, invented modern entertainment. You've dedicated your life to entertaining people. You really have. I was speaking to someone last night and I was like, Hugh Jackman, I saw him as Gaston of Beauty and the Beast, he was amazing. Why? Why do you love to entertain people, Hugh?
I've loved it since I was a kid, since I first sang Camelot at Pymble Public School. Whenever I was doing having a musical or a play or a drama school or right through to here, I always felt like I was with my tribe. It just seemed to make sense. And when you get the opportunity to tell a story that is uplifting, and finally, for me to tell a story that my mates can actually bring their kids to and their parents to, because earlier this year it was Logan. Let's say not everyone's kids are coming. So I love to tell stories. I love to go to the theatre myself. And I feel unbelievably lucky to be part of this business, and I can't even call it a job because I absolutely love it.
Well, mate, it absolutely shows in everything you do, and I think that's why people enjoy what you do so much, because they feel that energy when they see it.
For me, this movie ultimately is about family, and all the families. We're all born into a family, but actually in life we create lots of families. You don't have to be in a circus to have a family, you don't have to be in showbiz, at school. I'm lucky I have sorry everybody, there's like 80 or 100 of my closest friends and family here tonight. So if there's a little more applause, yeah. But they will heckle me on screen, so there you go. Yeah, sit down. But I'm using that as a segue to say that this family, as you said, Michael, is very special to me. We have Sam also, who plays Tom Thumb. We have Shannon, who plays the tattooed man. We also have Natasha, who's here, who's in part of our cast. Where are you, Natasha? Stand up. There you go. Stand up, guys. Be part of it. Yeah. And Ashley Wallen, our choreographer. Hey, Natasha. He's not here. He's a Melbourne boy. There's lots of
His mum's here, though. Is his mum here? She should stand up.
Oh.
Ash's mum.
Hey, Mrs. Wallen.
Come on,
And I want to give a shout out, because if anyone's read anything in the newspaper about what's going on at Fox, I just want to give a shout out, and Disney and all of that. Mark Wooldridge and the team here at Fox, I've been lucky over 17 years to do 15 films with Fox. And the team here are pretty much the same team from 17 years ago. And no matter what is going on in the business, they put their heart and soul into every project. They believe in this film. So thank you guys.
Give it up for Fox. Hang on, there's just a couple of other people. I also have quite a few people here, Hugh.
It's your show, man.
It'll be a battle for the last word, I can sense it.
I'm the director. Go.
There's some people who, you know, it's very easy to believe in a film when it's a go film. It's another thing to believe in it year in and year out when it's not greenlit and you don't know if the film's going to happen or not. And tonight in the audience there is Shannon, who was mentioned earlier, who worked with Cameron Sonnerson, who literally took every one of these scenes that you're about to see in terms of the musical numbers, and he staged every one of them with motion capture, and that's how we worked out every single musical number for this film. Brian Stanislow, where's Brian? Is Brian here? Did Brian not come?
There he is.
Alright, Brian's been with me. Brian, you gotta give it up for Brian. And Cameron, stand up as well. Cam's here. These guys believed in this vision when it was literally the most impossible dream, and they stood by me all the way through. Brian literally just did that last poster that I showed you guys. Cameron was there till the end of post. Marty Connor, who's out there, who edited all the rehearsal footage. Simon Gleason, who was with me all through rehearsals. These people, literally, there would be no film if they weren't crazy enough to stand next to me week after week and try and make something truly special. And I have so much gratitude for them. Even Zare, who gave me my first job at Analogic, is here. So these people are very dear to me, and I have to mention Stuart Bowen, who's an amazing director, and he edited so much, including the mood reel that got this film and everyone here excited. So there's so many Australians who played such a big part in making this film happen, and I'm so excited for you to watch the film tonight.
Where's he